friends. This is Chris of lightandjoydesigns.com, and today I'm going to be doing a yarn review of Red Heart Gumdrop in the colorway Smoothie. So this is a beautiful shiny yarn. It's a 4-weight yarn, worsted weight, but I would certainly call it on the lighter side of worsted. It calls for or it recommends a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook or a 5 millimeter knitting needles. For the project that I made, this is a new pattern, which is called Coral Reef Cowl, and I will be sharing this shortly. You'll be able to see the links down below in the description, and you can either go to that link or pop over to my website lightandjoydesigns.com to get that pattern. This one I made actually with a 6 millimeter crochet hook. I prefer working with larger hooks and looser stitches. And this is a lace cowl, so the larger hook works nicely. You can certainly make it with smaller hook or even with a larger hook if you choose. It'll just be a little bit bigger or smaller, but since it is a cowl, the gauge is not so critical. So this yarn is very soft. I found it very easy to work with, very slippery. So in some regards, it can be a little bit challenging to work with. But just like any project, once you get the first rows done, actually I just realized that this was inside out. Once you get the first rows done, it becomes easy. And this pattern has a nice increase here with a nice scallop shells on the bottom. The yarn is primarily a turquoise color, and as I mentioned before, very shiny, and you have these interspersed in here. You have bits of yellow, purple, pink, more purple, and it just kind of randomly goes through those, and then you'll have places where where the turquoise extends a little bit longer, and then you'll get this kind of a look when you work it up in crochet. I've seen this yarn used for knitting projects, and it can look different depending on the knit stitches you're using, as well as the different types of crochet stitches. But I would say overall it's a really fun yarn to work with, very easy to work with, and really bright, pretty colors. Perfect for, especially for like babies or little girl projects. But I think also for women that like bright colors, like I do, this is a perfect yarn to use even for adults. This pattern I made on the plane ride from the Northeast down to Florida. I was inspired coming down here to the warm weather to make something a little more tropical and pretty, and this project can be made in about 3 to 4 hours. It's pretty simple and very delicate, and I think you'll love it. So I definitely recommend the Red Heart Gumdrop yarn, and it comes in a lot of really super pretty colorways. Grape is like purple, and they have a pink. They have one that's sort of like a gray with colors mixed in. There's a yellow and an orange, so you just can't go wrong with this yarn. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please share it, like it, subscribe. I have a lot more patterns coming up and a lot more yarn reviews coming up. And I'd love to hear your feedback here on my channel or over at my website, lightandjoydesigns.com. Thanks for watching.